Yesterday we lost a general, Brigadier General Uba Musa, and the videos being circulated. And 24 hours after, you saw what happened in Kebbi. What we are missing is that these people have taken advantage of our infallibility to keep getting at us. Imagine if any one of us has a daughter now in captivity in Kebbi. Will you be sleeping? Is it possible for you to survive when your own daughter is taken? And I represent Bauchi Central. Bauchi said, Mr. President, we are facing an existential threat collectively as people. And by the time we begin to procrastinate and say it is this group against this group, it is this religion against this religion, the event of the last few weeks has proven to all Nigerians that these attacks comes to any Nigerian, irrespective of tribe, region, and religion. And therefore, Mr. President, the more we begin to see ourselves as being victims of these terrorists, the better for all of us. Yesterday, we lost a general, Brigadier General Uba Musa, and the videos being circulated. And 24 hours after, you saw what happened in Kebbi. What we are missing is that these people have taken advantage of our infallibility to keep getting at us. Now we are being saddled with a responsibility going forward. Are these terrorists appeasable? Can we reach out to them? There are one school of thought who imagined that these terrorists could be reached and then discussions take place. There is another school of thought who thinks that these terrorists should be met with all the force required to meet them. And that is the entanglement, Mr. President, we are in. It is left for all of us.
You have 2 seconds remaining.
You took my 30 seconds saying, so it took the parliament like ours to come up and tell this government whether we can appease these terrorists or that we can go after these terrorists. Lives have been lost. Imagine if any one of us has a daughter now in captivity in Kebbi. Will you be sleeping? Is it possible for you to survive when your own daughter is taken? And because these daughters are not ours, we begin to be political and lackadaisical in meeting the expectations of our people. It's a bad day for me, sir. I rest my case.
Senator Aminu.
Sokoto South Senatorial District. Mr. President, let me join my leader and elder brother by also lending my voice in support of this motion and commiserating with the people and government of Kebbi State and the parents in particular of the children involved, and indeed also condole with the family of General Uba Musa and all of those who have lost their lives in the course of this heinous crime of banditry and those who are in captivity as a result of kidnapping. Mr. President, as you know, I am from Sokoto State, sister state to Kebbi. By the glory of God and the trust of the people of Sokoto State, I presided over the affairs of Sokoto State for 8 years, and it was from there that I came here. While there, on the saddle of leadership of that state, I was deeply involved in facing situations like this. Mr. President, we cannot afford to play politics with issues of security. Security remains one of the key and most important ingredient for the survival of any community. And once there is a security threat, it is expected that all of the members of a particular community should come together and bond and face that threat. That is what I expect from this parliament. That's what I expect from Nigerians. We must de-emphasize the issues of religion and ethnicity while dealing with matters of insecurity. If we do not do that, the tendency is that we are falling into the trap of enemies of this country. And we know ourselves, and we know what is going on. I therefore charge every Nigerian to come together, bond together, and make sure that we move side by side in facing and confronting all of these challenges facing this country. Mr. President, this is a very serious matter. It has been recurring, and in Kebbi, Sokoto, Katsina, Zamfara, Kaduna, Niger, Plateau, Benue, many parts, virtually every part of Nigeria today is facing one form of insecurity or the other. And unless we're able to come together and work together, we may not find solution to it. I admonish the government of Kebbi State to maybe borrow a leaf from what we did during our service in Sokoto State. We were forced by the circumstances of that time to relocate so many schools, merge some boarding schools, and deboard some of the schools. Maga is in Zuru Emirate, and Zuru Emirate has been facing this very particular challenge over time, since the time of Atiku Bagudu till now. So I admonish the government of Kebbi State to consider deboarding some of these schools and making some of them where they have day schools as day schools, and then taking some of them out of security-prone areas, challenge-prone areas, to a safer environment. I believe that will help. And I call on federal government to go back to what we have been saying. As governors of Northern Nigeria then, we have been calling for concerted and coordinated fight. Their template of attacking these bandits, either in Kebbi or in Zamfara or in Katsina or Niger or Plateau or Benue, in silos, will not work. It's not working. It has to be a coordinated effort and making sure that maybe it's done simultaneously. And it can be done. We must muster the will and the resources to face these challenges. Thank you, Mr. President.
Is it not a shame that on a regular basis, senators, House of Rep members, governors, security chiefs keep discussing about the security challenges we are facing without proactive action, without finding solution to it? There was a negotiation between the lawmaker of Katsina State, where about 46 persons were released. Whether they were released on hot or what, they are not going to release those victims without providing some good reasonable amount of money. Are we still going to be living at the mercy of these kidnappers or terrorists? A country where a brigadier general was assassinated, recorded, posted on social media. And at the end of the month, you will still see some of these governors collecting security votes on a monthly basis. What are they using them for? I'm of the opinion, if they cannot provide security for lives and properties of their various states, let the federal government have to put a stop to it. Or rather, those saddled with the responsibility at the federal level that's supposed to provide security for us, if they cannot do it within the stipulated time, they should step aside and let some set of people, fresh blood, to go in and do what they have been taught to do. Because it is obvious that some of these security men, they have been compromised. Otherwise, I see no reason where one particular thing should be bedeviling us for so many years, now over 15 years. Yes, it keeps on persisting. See some group of persons coming out with the idea that there's need to negotiate with them. And all of these people are negotiating with our hard-earned money, giving them money, encouraging them. Imagine a video of this nature dialoguing with them, as if maybe they are the one who are ruling Nigeria at the moment. Do we really have a security system in place to tackle some of these challenges? If no, let's tell ourselves the truth. We should employ them for them to secure us. But if we really believe that we have everything in place, this is not an external aggressor. Within ourselves, we can't provide solution to ourselves. And that is why Americans and all of our other countries out there are giving us this shameful look. If not for the fact that Trump indicated interest of coming, I believe the little sluggish movement they are making at the moment, some of them wouldn't have even dared making it. I know we still have some dedicated military men out there, police, who are willing to end this insecurity in our nation. But the bad ones among them are those who are sabotaging them. But at the end of the day, it will look as if maybe they are not doing anything. I want to beg the presidency, various state governors, the senators, there's need to shout it out. Imagine those innocent girls, almost like what happened during the time of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Chibok girls. Exact thing is repeating itself at the moment. Who do we now blame? Is it that same Goodluck Ebele Jonathan or this same government? I believe the presidency cannot provide solution to whatever is happening between now and 2027. I think there's no reason whatsoever for him to even voice it out that there's need for him to come back again. Because who is that person that want to vote for you where you cannot protect their lives and property? Anyway, whatever you think, drop your comment in the comment section once again. Share and follow the page. I believe enough is enough. It's high time we begin to think of possible solution, not discussing it. Because if we are not active enough, in the next 2-3 years, we will still keep discussing about the issue. And we all know the problem. We know these people. We interact with them. We discuss with them. We know the foundation of the insecurity in Nigeria. But how come we have not been able to summon courage to hit the nail right on the head and provide solution, an everlasting solution to all of these crises bedeviling Nigerians? The main issue right now is that most of you guys at the helm of affair are not being affected. But the innocent ones are those who have been marginalized, who have been burned on a daily basis, who have been victims of this whole issue on ground. I just hope and pray that one day it will extend to you guys.